Good afternoon, Internet. Yoda says hello. What's going on, regulars? It is a lazy day today because I was up into the wee hours of the morning finishing today's video, which went live, I guess, yesterday for you, today for me. And you can go watch. I'll put a link down in the description. You can go watch the video on my main channel and go enjoy that because it's a good one, I think. I tell you one thing I've noticed though, and that's that I need a camera lens with a fixed aperture for my Canon because I can't do like the cut screens, like when I insert somebody into a shot, it doubles myself. I can't get the look. I can't get it to look even. And it's partially lighting, but that's also partially the aperture, because when I move away from the camera to do the other shot, even though the camera doesn't move, the lighting has shifted slightly because I'm not getting that reflection off of my face being there, and like it adjusts the aperture, so the shot's going to look different even though it's the exact same setup. And I can't make a match. I've tried playing with brightness, tried playing with gamma, and I can't. At least right now, I can't get the shots to match, so it's always going to look a little weird. You see this like dark splotch pop up into the frame, and it's the one thing about this week's video that I don't like, and I hate that I can't fix that. And I need to, like, I'll check online to see if maybe there's like some tutorials on fixing that in Final Cut, but you know, maybe there's not. Maybe I just have to get a better lens, get better equipment, and so I can make better videos. Right now I'm gonna grab something to eat. I have not really eaten much today. I've been like snacking on Snickers as I've waited for the video to upload and browsed all the social media stuff and got into conversations with people and silly stuff and tried to see if my video is going to A, monetize, and B, get any comments that I can reply to. Because I don't know, for some reason, like, my videos don't get a lot of comments. Like, and maybe it's again a proportional thing. Like, you know, I get so many subscribers, but only get about like a percentage of the views of that. Because, you know, I have like 409 subscribers at last count, and I get anywhere between, I haven't checked with the new numbers, but I'm assuming I'm going to get like roughly 40 views per video on average. Because that's the way it's supposed to go. You get about 10% of the views of the people who are actually subscribed to you, because you might have old subscribers that don't stick around, or just their channel disappears, but you know what I mean, they disappear but the channel stays up. And you get some people that subscribe to you, plan to come back, but really never do, because I know I do that, and I hate that I do that, but there's so much stuff. I'm subscribed to like 700 people, and some of those people upload stuff every single day, and it is hard to keep track. It's hard to keep watching and actually like stay up to date on everything, because there are days where you can't spend all day watching everybody that you're subscribed to. Past couple of days I've been able to, because I really haven't had much else to do, but that's not going to be the case always. And I want to be able to engage with the audience. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how to do that properly. I'm gonna grab something to eat, and I might shoot at least the opening for next week's video tonight or tomorrow. Because what's great is that I already came up with the idea. I left it with kind of a cliffhanger in the end of the last video, which I'm hoping people will get, because I don't actually like say it's a to be continued or say this is a cliffhanger. I'm hoping people will catch on to it. If not, I just told you, hey. But I'll do like the previously on the open of next week's video, and we get to see Evil William in kind of a precarious situation relating to a lot of the stuff that I did in this week's video. So I'm looking forward to actually doing that because I really like the idea. I love that I'm getting back in that creative space where it's like I just like stuff kind of just clicks because I felt like my creative juices were a little dry. God, that doesn't sound right at all. But no, I felt kind of about creating video stuff because I see like other people doing these amazing things. It's like I want to do stuff like that, but I don't have the tools and the time and the talent. No, I think I have at least I have some talent. I need to work on it more and get better at it. Like one thing, the Apprentice A daily vlogs. Ethan Wayne does this like the teleportation, where he'll essentially like move the camera up like this, and then bring it back down, and he'll be in an entirely different location. And I'd love to be able to do that to make it very just seamless, you know. And I know how to do it. I haven't practiced it enough to make it look really good. In fact, I did something similar to that with Jersey Jones because I was trying to make a transition that I didn't have in the film, and I eventually just like took a couple different pieces of footage that would work and just kind of mashed them all together and like sped them up and like made a move and did a bunch of cuts in the edit to make it look like we're just like and then we're there. Which worked well. I like to be able to get to a point where I can do that on a regular basis. In fact, part of the reason for this, the Lazy Susan, is for something similar to that because I notice when I do stuff at the table, I just have to do the simple like cut, cut, cut. I'll be like, do this angle, cut to this angle, cut to that angle. And that gets really dull. So what I want to do is with the Lazy Susan, mount the camera on top of it, and then I can just spin. So I'll do, I have a shot here, and I need something rigged up that'll go to the end of the table where I'll be sitting, that I can just like, essentially like, just kind of flip, just like push along, and it'll turn the camera, so then I'll wind up at that angle, and then I can go in the edit and just go. So that's the idea. I want to be able to just go from that to that, and that, and that, and that. And do that quick paste back and forth to make it look like there's actually some, my videos need more energy, I guess is what I'm saying. And you can tell that I haven't done much today because I'm just spouting off the mouth right now. But, I want to be able to do more advanced stuff because I have these ideas and I think about it and I was like, okay, I'm not quite ready to do that yet because I don't have, this, or I don't have this. And I want to get to a point where I have all that, so when I do come up with a video idea, I just run out and just start doing the planning, shoot it, and, take my time on the edit. Because that way, even if it's not quite where it needed to be, if I do need, like, special effects work, I won't feel too overwhelmed, and I want to be able to, like, plan my videos ahead, because, like, this summer I have this big idea that I actually need to start talking to people about. Because if you've been following my main channel, you know that I do like the vlog to VidCon videos, and I've started making them kind of like a special event kind of, because I want to do like the weekly stuff and then have these like special events where I do like more than one video in a week. And that's kind of what the vlog to VidCon videos have been. And I come up with this kind of massive storyline, but it's got holes and it's not, because I don't plan ahead enough and I don't write it all out beforehand, and I'm almost still going day to day. Like I'll film a few things early, like I did when we did the road trip in 2011 when Gears and I went on the road. I shot a lot of stuff here at the house, and I had like a ton of footage because I knew a lot of what I wanted to shoot. I knew what the story was going to be, so I had to do a lot of stuff here at the house before we hit the road. That way I could edit on the road and not have to worry about like shooting stuff. I could just enjoy my time on the road and the videos would be ready to go. And I kind of want to do the same thing this time, where I can enjoy my summer and I can work on other things and then like have the build up to VidCon. And during that time, I don't have to worry about, you know, making new videos and editing and all that. And I really just have to worry about doing the daily. And because I'm definitely doing that, because that's the only time I did daily vlogs like this in the past. Outside of like Vlog to VidCon and Veda, which is Vlog Every Day April. I would do those kind of event vlogging, but the only time I really did like, yeah, the day-to-day stuff was on this channel for Vlog to VidCon. And I want to be able to do that, but I also want to be able to just very simply have all these videos planned and shot that I can just work on editing the same way the Apprentice A crew does. Pretty much like become more of a professional video editing, where it's not like, hey, let's throw something together and have it all done in a day. Because, you know, there's a lot of stuff, if you do it well and you do it right, you can't do it all in a day. For example, color correction is a big thing that I need to work on my main channel videos. And that's going to be my next step, is kind of teaching myself that as I go along. So I'm starting to get in that prep mode for this summer, because with some of the ideas I have, I at least need to be talking to people now, so that so I'm not like, you know, week of, be like, oh, hey, I know you're busy. I know you got your own stuff to do, but would you like to do this with me? And then I never hear back from them because they're busy. So it's like, if I get in touch with these people early enough, this stuff might actually work for once. But anyway, I've been rambling for a while, so I'm going to go grab something to eat, which I think I've said like 4 times now. And I'll talk to you later. So today has been a very, very lazy day. I've been watching some YouTube videos. I watched the Stan Lee documentary, which actually was the second time because Jonathan put it on over the weekend while he was sleeping, because he just wanted some noise in the background. But I decided to watch it again so I could actually watch the whole thing, because I was actually editing a vlog during part of it, and he was snoring, and it was hard to pay attention to. And that's actually really good. If you're looking for something good to watch on Netflix, I highly recommend the Stan Lee story. I think that's what it's called. Just look up Stan Lee and look for the documentary on him. Definitely worth checking out. I like how a lot of the early Marvel stuff, like Stan just like was trying to live his dream of being like an actor and a presenter, and he would just like set up all this stuff to have fun with the bullpen. And that's exactly what I want out of anything that I do. If I do get this production company where I want it to be, where we're actually like out doing stuff, I want it to be set up like Apprentice A, where, you know, it's a bunch of people just hanging out and doing stuff together and making really cool things. I'm gonna watch probably a couple more Apprentice A vlogs. I'm in like day 410 now of 800 something. So I'm like halfway through the backlog, and I'm gonna watch through all of them. I really am. So I'm gonna watch a couple more and then head to bed. So I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight. I hope you're all well, and I will see you tomorrow.